Today I'll tell you guys about one thing that Koreans do to overcome the heat: watching scary movies. Just like other countries, many horror movies are released during the summer in Korea as well. Traditional Korean horror movies are centered on ghosts. It would be about a person who holds a grudge, dies, and becomes a ghost. But nowadays, horror movies got more diverse, so they have storylines about school violence, exorcism, relationships, and more. When I was young, I watched this scary movie called A Tale of Two Sisters. It was so scary that I still remember watching it and freaking out. The actors are very famous and the storyline has a lot to offer, so I definitely recommend this movie. I also remember watching this movie called Whispering Corridor and not wanting to go to school for the next few days. If you watch this movie, you'll get a sense of what it's like to go to high school in Korea. The horror movie that made a huge hit would be The Wailing. It was premiered at the Cannes Film Festival. I recommend watching Alive and Peninsula. These are both zombie movies. So far, top Korean zombie movie would be Train to Busan. Peninsula is a 4 years later sequel to Train to Busan. Speaking of zombie movies, I also recommend Netflix TV series called Kingdom. I heard it's very famous among global audiences as well. Kingdom is set in the 15th century Korea, so everyone's wearing hanbok. All the male actors in this TV series are wearing this Korean traditional cap. And since this TV series made a huge hit on Netflix, these traditional Korean cap were sold on Amazon and other online websites as well. This unique setting and wonderful cinematography, I think, is what appeals to a lot of audiences. Kingdom Seasons 1 and 2 are available to watch on Netflix. Even though I mostly keep my eyes and ears shut throughout the movie, I try to watch 1 or 2 horror movies every summer. Since it's a little difficult to go to the movie theaters right now, why don't you guys watch horror movies at home and beat the heat?